peace can be a little hard to come by these days. And so I'm trying to really seek it out. And I find that whenever I'm going through a hard time, my thoughts and feelings move in kind of a cycle toward and away from the difficulty. So I may feel sadness and fear, but then distract myself and distance myself with a funny show or something. But then my thoughts always come back. And maybe that's not a bad coping strategy. To deal with everything all at one time would flatten me. And so things come in waves, a little denial mixed with some gratitude even, and sometimes joy. And I find that these days, what's helpful is just to allow that cycle to happen. Whenever my feelings emerge, I try to welcome them. I know that denying them or pushing them away or pretending they're not there isn't really helpful. But what is helpful and loving, I think, is just to allow those feelings to come and acknowledge them. But then I try not to get overwhelmed by them. A legitimate fear can quickly turn into a what if. And imagining all of the what ifs make my thoughts just sort of spin. So whenever I have a what if kind of moment, I try to bring myself back to the present. I trust that God is in every moment, but I can recognize God in the present moment. I'm safe in the present moment. In the present moment, I can hold my family and my community and my friends in prayer. And in the present moment, I can accept what is instead of wishing that things were different. That doesn't really help anyway. And so the present moment moves me to acceptance. And when I can pray in the present moment, it brings me a little peace too. And there are also some things I can do that just make me feel better during these days. Right now, my self-care looks like exercising, walking, gardening, writing. The other day when I was feeling really blue, I pulled out the grill and had a little cookout. I've also planted some seeds inside, and every day watching them grow and change gives me something to look forward to. Every time a new green thing emerges from the soil, I feel a little hopeful. I've also turned on music and turned it up and even danced around a little, and that dissipates so much tension and makes me feel kind of happy. The other thing I've been trying to do is just to be gentle with myself. When I find that I'm impatient or short-tempered, or when I'm stress eating, or even trying to cut my own hair, I try to be gentle, and I hope that you can be too. The reality is we've never been through a pandemic before, and we're all just doing the best we can. So maybe we can let it be okay that we're doing the best that we can and be gentle. The thing is, this will end. The most consistent thing that we can rely on in life is that all things change, and this is no different. There will come a time when we can all be together again safely. Imagine how that will feel. Imagine how much more we'll appreciate the embrace of a loved one, or the handshake of a stranger who becomes a friend, or sharing a meal together at a celebration or just any old day. My friends, that time will come. So let's trust that and find some peace.